recent arrivals?
Yeah. We well arrived on one flight. I came here 1 week before the war started.
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean,
What's that been like?
it was horrible. I mean, I can't really find words to describe it.
Did you have any idea it might happen, or was it a shock?
No, to me, honestly, if I knew that would happen, I would not come outside of Ukraine.
Right.
Basically, we're doing our PCRs. You know, like here when you arrive, you do the PCR test on the fifth day.
Yeah.
And the fact is, when we arrived here, we were doing our tests, and suddenly we've discovered that there was a new live stream from Putin. Yeah, and you know, the first one he proclaimed independence for those quasi-republics, and on the second one he said that he's going to start a war with Ukraine. Like he called it, we're going to do a special military operation to demilitarize and denazify Ukraine. But if you say it with real human words, it's basically strip Ukraine of its military and then do a genocide for Ukrainian people. So yeah, we were watching this live stream, and then as soon as it ended, around 5 a.m. Kiev time, we've heard reports from some people in Telegram that some explosions started all over the Ukraine. We started calling our parents, checking out what's going on. Most of them were asleep, but some that were close to the explosions, they actually woke up because of them. And started from there it was practically living hell. The main point of being cut off with the banks is that now we cannot exchange hryvnia, like the Ukrainian currency, into any foreign currency. But otherwise than that, fortunately, it's all good.
So you're okay. Yeah.
Overall, we're fine.
Yeah. So, how did this come about? This event?
So that's fundraising from our friends, from the friend of Yellow, and here we're fundraising for Ukraine to support our brave, heroic army, our brave and heroic people. I mean. And
how does this make you feel to have, like, across the world, to have this tonight? I mean, what do you think of it?
Honestly, myself, I've done a few protests here in Chiang Mai, and I can say that from the depth of my heart, I cannot really express how grateful I am for the whole world to voice support for us, to do it in a material way, in a non-material way. You know, in World War II, every bullet counted, every breath the soldiers fought counted. But here, right now, 21st century, anything we do really counts. Like every repost, every call for help, and this dinner we do here, all the support we get, it really helps me. And me, I'm sitting here in safety, but really for all the Ukrainians out there, and also all the Ukrainians like me cut from Ukraine right now, it's really great support.
Right.
And
is there what more can we do? What would you like to say to people in Chiang Mai that we can do?
I think it would be nice if everyone here could show the government of Thailand that it's the wrong way to do any business with Russian people, because that's pretty much the cause for all that happened in Ukraine. And I do believe that it may be a hard decision for the government, since it can have some economical consequences. But then to me, morality, the truth, the justice comes first. So,
Thank you. That's fantastic. So where would you like to see the money from tonight go?
Actually, we do have a plan. If we get a decent amount of funds, we plan to get a full shipment of critical medical supplies, fly it to Europe, and then organize the logistics to move them to Ukraine.
What do you guys need right now? What do you think you need?
Actually, all of us, we just need to support for our country. For most of us, we are the only ones who can work in our whole family, so we are trying to earn some money and just support our families.
So where would you like to see the money from tonight go?
Let's say it's in a support for, or it can be a humanitarian support, for just
I think they're not doing military, I think.
or it's a military support, or it's just humanitarian support for people who are stuck and they have like no option to get some food and just to survive.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Daniel. Really appreciate this. So, Craig, tell us, why are you doing this?
You know, I was sitting watching what was going on in the world, and I was going a little bit crazy because I didn't think that there was anything that I could do. And then I met with Patty from the Yellow co-working space, and she said that she had 15 or 16 Ukrainians that were actually stuck in Chiang Mai because they came before the war. And they're beautiful young people, and I thought, you know what, there is something that we can do. We can throw a party and do a fundraising event. And so we got together and we had dancers and great food.
He was a dancer, he was wonderful. Oh, where's my thumb? There's my thumb. Yeah.
And so we've been able to raise quite a bit of money, and part of the money is actually going to go to a baker who's actually buying flour and feeding the children in Ukraine right now who are living under terrible circumstances. And so it really made me feel good to get engaged.
And what's the other part?
You know, we don't know. It's just the one thing is it's not going for armaments or anything, but it's going for food.
Who's deciding where it goes?
Patty and I.
Right.
And all of the money raised goes up to 100% for them.
Wonderful. Craig's been an amazing host, putting all of this on at his cost. So, marvelous. Well done. Well done.
We are a modern day miracle. We are blinded from our third eye and deafened to destiny's call. We are profiling in a Porsche. Terrified we might starve.